That makes Mario half man, half amazing.
100% plumber. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fighting Couch Potatoes podcast. Happy Mario Day. Except, if you're hearing this, it's March 14th and we missed the deadline. But that's okay. For us, it is Mario Day and we're having ourselves a Fighting Couch celebration.
A Fighting Couch celebration.
A Fighting Couch celebration. All
That's
about
a celebration,
Mario.
bitches.
Our Japanese Italian plumber, apparently. Mario isn't Japanese.
Yeah, yes.
No, he's Italian.
He's created by the Japanese.
He's an Italian that lives in New York, but then goes to the Mushroom Kingdom.
With a Mexican name.
Mario.
No,
what?
Italians could be named Mario.
Anybody could be named Mario. I mean, it's a name.
But nobody could be named Mario.
I mean, my name could be Hector. You know?
You heard it here first. His name's Hector. Anyway, so the way today's episode is going to go is we're going to talk everything Mario that we know. Our experiences, some of the games, our favorite power-ups, special memories. I think the right decision would be to hand off the mic to Kadawfi Crush, the old resident, the old bag. How's dirt nowadays?
Oh, man, it's still gray. Still gray.
How was the Nintendo hotline?
I never used that shit.
You never used it?
Bro.
You didn't want to pay for it?
My mom wouldn't let me use no shit like that. You play it.
Figure it out.
Like, all those little hotlines that you would have, like, my mom would change the channel and shit when they were like, you could call the Ninja Turtles and they'll talk to you over the click. She changed the channel and
oh my God.
Shit.
For only $25 a minute.
You wouldn't even hear that part. It's 20. Oh, okay.
Like, oh, you could call the power. Click.
Oh,
You ain't calling them people. It's a ripoff. So, yeah, I never got to use the Nintendo hotline. But, Mario's been around for Ice Age. You know, one of the first games I ever played was Duck Hunt, and then it was directly after that was Super Mario World 3.
and was it the double cartridge?
Double. Oh, no, it was the top load, not top load, but the NES with the slide in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like an old VCR.
Yeah, like that one.
If kids don't know what a VCR is, you should not be listening to this podcast.
What the fuck?
We old. Shut up.
We ain't
Do you
that
know what a
goddamn old.
Blockbuster video is? What about a Hollywood video?
I remember before there was such a thing as an MP3. We used to have to take our cassettes out and rewind them with a pencil.
Damn.
Motherfuckers ain't ready for that. Or you always kept a good clean t-shirt on to get your discs clean for your Walkman. Hey, motherfuckers ain't ready for that.
Oh, the whole fucking yes. Oh God, the CD player that you had to lug around.
Damn, bro. No, your Walkman.
Oh, fuck that.
Nah, it's the same thing. But yeah, man, Mario's been around me for ever. Obviously, I kind of grew up with him. What do you want to know?
How about your earliest experience with Mario?
All right, I'll give you my earliest one that I can really remember.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Super Nintendo for Christmas morning, and of course that bitch came boxed up with Super Mario World. And I remember popping that bitch open and turning it on for the first time. Like, when you got a blank Super Mario World game and it's like brand new, and you get to watch the little cutscene of like Mario running through and beating the shit out of turtle people while catching Yoshi. It was like, oh shit, what is that little dinosaur? It's eating shit. Oh man, like super exciting. That's how I fell in love with Yoshi. I was like a Yoshi obsessed for like 20 years. So I played Yoshi Story. Because apparently you can get two special Yoshis. You can get the white Yoshi and the black Yoshi. And the white Yoshi and the black Yoshi can eat jalapenos. And it doesn't hurt them. Like it hurts the other Yoshis. Yay!
Steve, what's your earliest experience with Mario?
My earliest experience with Mario, probably when I would go to my aunt's house and
The 64.
we would play Nintendo 64, and I would be playing Mario 64, Super Mario 64. And I would always, this is the funniest thing to me, I was like 5 years old, 6 years old, so I would be doing this dumb shit. I'd like to mess with Mario's face in the fucking loading screen for like 15, 20 minutes at a time.
Before even playing the game?
Before even playing the game. I was fun. I could entertain myself 15, 20 minutes before I even start playing the game. And then playing...
That dumbass controller. How do we ever figure out that fucking controller as children?
Well, playing Mario 64, I don't think you really needed to use the whole controller. And I don't remember anything when I was 6 years old except playing Mario, so... I probably got to. I probably...
Playing that and No Mercy on that bitch.
I don't remember playing No Mercy, but it was always Mario 64. But, MattMatt?
It's the same for me. I mean, you know, same aunt, brothers and all. That and I think another early experience was we had went to the local flea market and picked up an original Nintendo with the light gun and everything. Got Duck Hunt, and we got the double cartridge with Duck Hunt and Super Mario. Hours and fucking hours of that shit. Because all we had in the house was a PlayStation 2 with a bunch of WWE games on it, and then that. And hours and hours and hours of that shit. We wake up Saturday morning, plug that bitch into the living room TV before our parents even woke up. Am I fucked up for shooting the dog in Duck Hunt?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Fuck that bastard. Anyway, now that we got our earliest experiences out of the way, people know who Mario is nowadays. They got a brand new movie coming out. They had one back in the 80s.
90s.
Was it 80s or 90s?
That was 93. Kadawfi, old man. Can you give us some enlightenment? When was the movie?
He went back to the movies.
Was it the 80s or was it 93?
So what, the live action movie?
Yeah.
The original one.
But I was in the 90s.
It was 90s.
Yeah, dude, I was born in 88. Like, I went to the theaters and saw the movie.
Oh, shit.
You know? I saw it in
with your Yoshi soda.
With my Yoshi soda and my fanny pack.
And around that time, Mario was a household name.
But you had Mario in that fanny pack,
absolutely.
didn't you?
It was crazy that Mario was such a household name, but then they gave us such a shitbag movie. Like, I mean, I've bitched
the
about
games
it.
were good.
Like, I bitched about it before, but it was just like, they just really... whoever had the money to make the movie had no fucking idea what they were doing. Like, they were like, nah, man. Just fucking do what you want to do with it, man.
That was around the time they were just putting Mario in everything, right?
Like, I wish they'd have made a Sonic movie instead.
A Sonic?
Like, I really... you know, that would have been so much fucking better.
He'd been too fast.
Good. Raggy ass.
Raggy ass
was
Sonic.
It like... But did they make their money from it? Because you know Hollywood will make that movie and people go in droves because it's fucking Mario on it.
I know the actors didn't make no money off of it, but I know the motherfuckers who paid for the movie to get made, they got their share out of it. They always get their share out of it. And I mean, I know that bitch, like, that first weekend, I know parents and children were going stupid to watch it. I was one of them.
And then the second week, it was like, no, I don't want to go there. That shit was trash.
I mean, you know, as a kid, I wanted to see it like 5 or 6 more times. Because, like, as a kid, it was like, oh, wow, it's like a Mario on the dinosaurs. And it ain't quite right. And Yoshi's weird looking, but, like, you know, no big deal.
I was about to say, you was Yoshi crazed at that time.
Yeah.
Did that ruin it for you when you saw the...
Dude, he was all fucking...
It was a Velociraptor?
I don't even know what it was. It was like some kind of, like, basketball-headed fucking chicken man thing. And here's the best part of it all. Like, I remember being so upset the whole fucking movie because Yoshi was chained up the whole movie. And it was like,
damn,
free my boy Yoshi.
I was sitting there like trying to put it in my head, like trying to put the story. Because like while you're a kid and you're watching this fucked up ass movie and you're trying to make shit work from like how the video game works, like okay, well, you know, Yoshi is technically trapped in an egg. I guess you know, like I guess you can't, like, it'd probably be really weird to see somebody punch a block and then an egg jump out of it and then a dinosaur hatch. So we'll just chain Yoshi up with Daisy. Daisy? Why do we get Daisy and not Peach? Excuse me, at the time, Toadstool. But we got Daisy for some fucking reason.
Right.
I guess so Luigi had somebody to holler at.
That's what it was.
Because like they did give Mario the skank. Like from there's these little moments that they find to like kind of you can force some story to work the way you need it to. Because like in the movie, Mario had like a little skanky girlfriend, and Donkey Kong, Mario had a little skanky girlfriend. It was like, all right, you know,
I get
like,
it.
While Mario was still living in the city as a plumber, he had a skanky chick, and he never met Peach though. Not in that movie.
He got skanky bitches.
We just got to deal with Daisy and Luigi, played by a Hispanic actor.
Hey, they are Mexican.
I mean, we got an
the
Englishman.
Italian, the Japanese
Italian.
people who are Italian,
Italian.
apparently.
John Leguizamo, I don't think is Mexican. I don't remember what. I think he's Puerto Rican. Don't quote me on that, Mr. Leguizamo.
Like he
Sue me.
listens. Anyway, they got my nationality wrong.
Well,
but so like I was saying earlier, Mario was like a household name, and then they, Nintendo thrived on that shit, made so many spin-offs. Besides like Super Mario Bros, Donkey Kong, Mario showed up in Punch-Out. He was in everything at that time. Dr. Mario is missing. And then we moved on to the 3D era when me and Steve started to play. I just wanted to get y'all's your preference. Do you enjoy Mario in 2D or in 3D more? Like both of them are really good games by themselves, right? Like they have Paper Mario, which is kind of 3D, but it's turn-based. They got, obviously Super Mario Bros. They got Super Mario Odyssey nowadays, Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii, fucking shitty Wii.
I actually have a question before we get into 2D versus 3D, because that'll be a little bit of a discussion that we have to get to. Kadawfi, there was Kadawfi, there was a game that I saw. It was called Super Mario RPG Legends of the Seven Stars.
That game's the shit. I was waiting. I was wondering if one of y'all were gonna bring it up or if I was gonna have to.
Well, because I
wasn't able to play
I didn't know if you played it or not, but I wanted to bring it up just to see if you actually did play it.
Hell
Because I've never seen it says Super Mario then RPG. I was like, there's no RPG for Mario.
Damn right, made by SquareSoft.
Yeah, I was about to say that's why Nintendo doesn't sell it anymore, because they'd have to pay the money for it.
Yeah.
The same reason.
What do you mean doesn't sell it anymore? Like, oh, it's not.
It's not available
like,
through Nintendo because
like
they don't.
virtual consoles and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
They,
They have Final Fantasy games available on the virtual consoles?
Nope.
Seriously?
No.
Like no Final Fantasy? None of
Nothing.
them? Really?
I just got the collection of mana, and that gave me Final Fantasy Adventure.
Yeah.
Like, you
I mean,
can get-
that's yeah.
And plus, Square Enix is starting to sell their older Final Fantasy games in packs.
So like in other words, the only way to get Super Mario RPG is like to pay an ass load of money to somebody on eBay or
And
something.
find the cartridge,
Yeah.
yeah. Or emulate.
Well, yeah,
But
of course.
what was the story? What was the game about and everything like that? Because it looks like an interesting game.
Honestly, it's pretty fun. It was some asshole showed up and kicked Bowser out of his kingdom.
Shit.
Yeah, gangster shit.
Was it 2D or 3D?
Both.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was isometric visual.
Oh.
So like it was kind of 3D, but it was kind of 2D, but it was kind of 3D. It was the characters were certainly 3-dimensional characters, and the world was 3-dimensional, like a.
Did it look like Secret of Mana kind of?
No.
No.
It looked wildly different.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't think there's much on the Super Nintendo that looks like that. Maybe like Clay Fighter, maybe but as far as like even play style, it's wildly different than that. Which that game's like I said, it's super duper fun. You get Mario, of course. You get this little marshmallow guy named Mallow. He's pretty cool. He got stretchy arms. You get this one little blue wizard fella. His name's Genos, and Genos is dope. Like he shoots laser beams and shit. So he's like an action figure, and of course, you get Super King Koopa on your team. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you get
team up with Mario?
He Bowser?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario has to team up with Bowser. Bowser wants his kingdom back, and he's like, oh, fuck that. You get to team up with Princess Peach and shit, too, and you get to customize your team. I feel like there's one more character I'm missing, but it is what it is.
But that's turn-based, correct?
Turn-based RPG.
That's almost like Paper Mario.
Which they added a little bit of action to the turn-based RPG. Like, when you do like your basic attack, your Mario, your Jumpman Mario, his big thing at the time was he was able to jump, he could stomp motherfucker in the head. When you go do like his basic attack, if you hit A at the right time, it was like a critical. Or sometimes he'll do like a double jump on their ass.
That's what they do in Paper Mario.
And like same goes for like Bowser and for everybody else you play with. There's like an extra attack version to what they do, which is something that Square continued doing. They made really good over in Final Fantasy VIII, where you had the gun blades. If you hit the button at the right time, they'll shoot the gun while stabbing a motherfucker.
Damn.
So, you know, you see where some things come from and where they go.
Does the game play with like the party size? Was it three
I
or
think
four?
it's three. I think it's three.
Okay.
Big man party.
Is
And
it
then
one of
there's-
those where you like keep everyone in your pocket basically, and then like can switch out your
them
party?
around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I was wondering.
I
too.
love those RPGs.
Yeah, it was super fun. And you just like, there's like one guy, but you know there's 15 of them
Mhm.
right there.
You're right.
It's like, I'm gonna kick his ass. Shit. He's
Whoa!
got a game. Clown
No.
car effect.
It's the Pokeballs. That's what you got.
So like, what are after the Super Mario RPG, and I'll get into Paper Mario a little bit because that's kind of like that. I was asking about the 2D versus 3D.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get back to it. I was just asking. It was an interesting name to the. It looked interesting, and I was like, maybe Kadawfi's played it. Maybe he can give us an insight. We got some insight. It's a pretty damn good game. So, let's get on to 2D versus 3D.
So personally, I'm probably going to get a little bit of hate for this. I prefer 3D over 2D, only because like 2D's fun. Backgrounds are all cool. The levels are really nice. Fucking swimming levels suck ass. I just like the environments more in 3D. You know, it's a lot more fun. It's not just, oh, go break a block, go get a flower, or go get a mushroom, go get a flower, go get a star. You know, they got rid of that shit. Like with Super Mario 64, you don't get very much upgrades besides like the fucking wings on the hat. You know? But he was also able to like leg sweep people, start breakdancing on motherfuckers if he crouched and hit the attack button.
Metal Mario. You can do that. You know.
Yeah, but they changed it up with that, is what I'm saying.
The shit he could do
And then
from time
like
to time.
they got Super Mario Galaxy is like that. Super Mario Odyssey is honestly really good. That's the one they have on the Switch now. And they just give you a hat and you can throw it at shit. I don't know if you know this, Crush. I know Steve knows this because he's been playing it. You can throw your hat at shit and turn into that thing you threw it at.
Yeah, you don't remember? You and I were playing?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
your hat for a while.
Yeah.
I was your-
I was the hat.
Did you take over the T-Rex?
I think we did.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
That
So-
shit's fun.
Yeah.
That's just
So
a
you
lot of
guys
fun.
were the man in the hat?
We were the man and the man with the hat.
The hat was his own thing. But yeah, so that kind of covers, you know, I like 3D more than 2D. Like, don't get me wrong, they're solid games. Like, whether it be Super Mario Bros. From like 1 to 3, or then Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. And then they have the Wii ones and the other ones that are 2D. I like them, but I don't like them as much. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I actually like the 3D ones better myself too. They're just a bit more fun, like, you know, climbing the trees and getting a different perspective on all. Because like some of the shit I used to do on the 64 Mario, I still did when I played Galaxy and Odyssey. Like some of that, climb the tree and get to the top, see if I can do a handstand, see if I can jump off. When he jumps off, does it hurt? No, but when he jump off, can you do the triple flip? And you do the triple flip, can you run back and forth and do the big flip and bounce off the wall? Like, can you still do all that super fun shit? But like, when it comes to probably the best playing Mario game that I've ever played is probably Mario 3D Land.
I haven't tried that one.
Those were super fucking fun.
I really want to try it.
Those were really fun. And then like the one they had on Wii, where like you could play like up to 4 people at the same time. I forget
Deluxe or whatever.
Deluxe, yes,
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. That was the shit, especially when you got like everybody turned into a cat person.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing cat shit. I'm a better cat than you are.
I'm kind of in the middle of the road. I didn't know how you guys were going to pick, but I'm more in the middle of the road because I don't have as much experience with Mario as Crush or MattMatt. I have very little. I played Mario 64 and I played some Marios on the Switch, but mostly it was playing new Super Mario Bros. On the DS for me. So I played a lot of 2D and I played 3D, and I like the 3D because MattMatt kind of brought it up. There's another dimension to it, and how you brought up, Kadawfi, that there's a different perception to the game with an extra dimension.
Yeah.
You can see a lot more. You can see it different in levels, and sometimes there's secret levels. You just gotta find them in 3D. But I see what I'd rather pick the 2D Marios over anything because I like the platforming. Like, I'm not saying 3D doesn't have a good platforming, but I feel 2D is the better one.
I do like their 3D games. They have a little bit of weird gimmicks sometimes. I like there's Sunshine that I saw. I never played that one where he had like the water gun on his back.
Oh, you slipped.
Seriously?
You slipped.
Well, I tried to
bad.
find 3D All Stars, but they don't sell the shit no more. I gotta find that shit. Yeah,
I know that
because they re-released Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy on the Switch, and it was like a limited time, but it's before I got my Switch, so they stopped.
That sucks.
But like their gimmicks are kind of cool when they do it sometimes. Like I was telling you, like the hat and the secret levels in Odyssey where there's a like 2D level on one of the walls, and you have to find a pipe to enter. Like it's made of pixels, and it turns into a 2D Mario game. Like Nintendo's really cool about shit like that. It's really cool to see that they can take this one character and put him in so many different situations, and he just fits everywhere. Like you would never question.
I don't know if he fits everywhere.
Hold on. Yeah, I would like to think so. Let me name off some examples. You remember that time that Mario played golf? How about that time he played tennis? Or how about the time he was a kart racer or fought in a fighting tournament? Yeah.
Or was a referee for a fighting tournament.
What a
Punch out.
damn it! That's what I was about to say.
Sorry,
I didn't even
my
hear
bad.
you. I was too busy waiting for me to. I was salivating off the tongue.
Sorry,
to
I
say
felt the
that.
same way.
I was like, oh yeah, time he was a. Oh.
If you want to,
Time he was a real plumber in one of the games.
I mean, that time he was a basketball player. The time
He was a
real
doctor.
plumber. The time he was a doctor. The time he went missing. You
Hold
know,
on. Was he an actual thing if he went
when
missing?
yeah, you had to find him. He
You had
showed
to
up.
Luigi had his own game before Luigi's Mansion, the far superior game.
Terrible game.
What, Luigi's Mansion?
No,
Oh.
fucking
Mario's
missing. It's like, oh, should I get a whole game with just Luigi? Fuck Mario.
Nope.
I've always been player 2.
So
but yeah,
Luigi
speaking-
was always your person.
Yeah, Luigi was always my dude, man. I mean, besides Bowser, like I used to always be so confused. It's like, why even try? Why even try to fight Bowser?
The fire-breathing Koopa?
Like look how many on just Super Mario Bros. Alone. Like, you know how long it took us to figure out how to get past that first boss? That thing was kicking our ass. You sitting on the little teeter-totter thing in the lava, then he'd throw fireballs at you. We used to jump and land on the fireballs all the time, and then you got to deal with like Mort. That was like Iggy. Then you had Mort. And he had to fuck all his kids up. And I think you essentially killed every one of them because I think every one of them went into lava.
They don't show up after that.
So,
They stopped showing
They
up.
stop
for
showing
a
up.
long
You still
time
get
after
Roy.
that.
Not Roy. Who is it?
so are we
Is Roy-
saying that are we saying Mario is a killer?
Mario's a murderer.
He's a murderer?
He's a murderer. Just as bad as Batman. They should give them a movie together or a game together. That'd be really cool.
They gave the Ninja Turtles and Mario a movie together.
Super Mario.
Or not
Batman.
fucking Batman. Ninja Turtles and Batman.
Super Batman Bros.
So, like I was saying earlier, Mario's worn a bunch of different hats. Which, I don't know if Steve's played a lot of Mario Golf or tennis or stuff like that. But I know he has played a lot of Mario Kart.
I played Mario Kart, but
Now-
I pick Donkey Kong all the time.
You just like the heavier racers?
They hit harder.
How would that work in the story? How would Mario Kart, like King Koopa, damn Lukita showing up, fucking, you got a Hammer Bros out there, you got Roy, you got fucking Link for some fucking reason.
You know, he just sends an invite. You know?
It's to everybody.
And I
It's like,
mean-
you know what? Hold on. I knew you stole her like last fucking week.
Like,
You want to race?
how you gonna stop King Koopa from showing up anywhere with his army?
That's how the Mario Party games go.
Like, how
It's
you
like,
gonna-
y'all hunting out stars out here?
Y'all out
Oh,
here
y'all
playing and
forgot
shit.
us?
Y'all out here having fun and shit without me?
I want to destroy a toggle stick too.
land on a Bowser space. Let me show you what's gonna happen. I double dog dare you. That's how he is.
I
though.
feel like they have Sunday dinners every third Sunday.
I mean, that's how I think it works out because it's like you can't stop him from showing up.
yeah.
Like, how many times has Mario saved Princess and then he showed up in the castle? Like, he didn't. Koopa doesn't like sneak in like fucking Plankton from fucking SpongeBob.
Oh no, he just
He kicks
busts
the
in that
doors
bitch.
down,
Yep.
rips the roof off and shit. Like, he had a flying warship. Like, it thing has a sail and everything. Like a fucking old Spanish galleon, and it flies. Bitch will drop anchor in your roof, snatch your bitch, and keep going. Like,
Not even pull up the anchor. Just fuck
nah,
your
just
house.
keep going. Just drag that bitch through your house. And then, like, how many toads has he killed? How many countless
A lot.
fucking toads? Like, he's killed so many toads that Toad used to just be Toad. Like, now they're a race of people. That's how often he was killing. He's like, We gotta add like a race of people.
He's killed so many toes he made Frieza blush.
I don't know, man.
Bowser's
He's
not
a-
on Frieza's level. He wouldn't be on Frieza's level. Don't give me the Smash Bros.
Killer.
Argument that he can beat up Kirby, okay?
ain't about the Smash Bros. I mean, you know,
We gonna power scale Bowser real quick. Hold on, y'all.
You know, Mario-
Let's do the math on this.
Mario Galaxy. You know, like if Mario can do this extreme shit and he can punch Bowser, and
Mario
Bowser
can
won't
stand on
die.
the moon without dying.
Right. I mean, you know, Bowser can do more. He does all
Frieza can
kinds
do
of shit.
even more.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Nah, Frieza would smash Bowser. Ain't no bullshit.
Frieza would get off the ship like, what the fuck is that?
like, what do you mean? I'm gonna Giga Bowser. Now, Bowser versus Godzilla would be the shit. That would be the
Oh
movie.
my God.
Like, they fucked up with Godzilla versus King Kong. Like, everybody knows King Kong can't win that fucking fight. But that's not what this episode is about. It's about Super Mario and Friends. Which, speaking of, the reason why I even brought up Bowser versus Godzilla was, I actually do have one absolute favorite Mario game that, like, I can't ever get rid of. It's still part of my DS collection. Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. That game is the most phenomenal Mario game I've ever played in my entire life.
Is that a sequel to Superstar Saga?
Probably.
Because I have
Well, like,
access to that on the Switch.
I think it's a saga to a sequel to Superstar Saga, but a prequel to the Brothers in Time. If that's the name of the game.
Yeah. Or
Oh my
yeah, I
fucking
think it was
god!
right.
How many goddamn games are there?
There is a lot. I'm about to pull up a list.
Is Nintendo just like it's like the Mario and then the other games?
Yeah.
I mean, you got Zelda. You got
Yeah,
Zelda.
the other games. Yeah,
The other games.
like you do know, like Mario and Luigi semi show up in like Ocarina of Time and shit, right?
So it's Mario and then the ugly stepchild.
That's right. And then don't forget about Samus, which they always skip a console generation with her. They always skip a generation with her.
They just brought back Metroid Prime.
See,
That's just crazy.
because she skipped the Wii U, and here we are on Switch. she skips every other generation. She stopped showing up on the 64 and blah, blah,
It's just crazy to hear all about like because it's just crazy hearing that there's so many damn Marios, so many spinoffs, so many just fucking extra story. There's like I just think platform Mario. Nope, there is a fucking detective Luigi.
There's a baby Mario.
There's a baby. Well,
Super Mario World 2 is baby
Yoshi's
Mario.
Island.
Yoshi's Island.
That's the boy. I tell you what, that one's tough right there because Mario won't quit fucking hollering. Every time Yoshi gets hit, Mario pops off of him and he's like in a bubble. It's wah, wah,
so pretty
wah,
much you're
wah,
playing
wah.
Yoshi and
You're
Mario.
playing Yoshi, and it's like you're playing Yoshi, and it's like supposed to be the beginning. It's like the prequel to Super Mario World, because like Mario and Luigi get dropped off by a stork,
Okay.
and like the stork, it accidentally drops them on Yoshi's Island, Dinosaur Island. They end up taking care of the boys, raising them, and Bowser snatches Luigi, and so Yoshi's job is to like go get Luigi back. So what he's doing is it's one Yoshi, and he'll take Mario to a destination. And at the end of the level, he just chucks Mario off his back to another Yoshi. He just throws his ass.
Yeet.
Yeah, I mean, straight here you go. You take the fucking crying bastard. It's
So
like,
hold on.
so like you end up like this is where you start seeing like all the other. Well, not start seeing because you get to see them earlier, but the other color Yoshis, the yellow and the blue, and then the blue, and then the red, and then the other pink. You start to see all those colors show up, and again, they showed up prior in Super Mario World, but in Part 2, you get to actually experience them doing their own thing out in Yoshi's Island.
Doesn't sound like a bad game at all.
It's super fun. It's on your Switch, isn't it?
Yoshi's Island? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I tried it. It was a little weird. So, with that, we are going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Kadawfi Crushes. Just saying. Fuck Sega for talking all that shit about Nintendo. I guess the Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Like make games for other people. Still ain't got no fucking console after the Dreamcast, your sorry ass. Super King Koopa might be able to beat Godzilla. Nah, Godzilla beat his ass. Donkey Kong sucks. You big stupid ape that they thought was King Kong for a while. Toad and his entire race of people are nothing but mushroom people. They don't wear hats. That's their head. Princess Peach is Princess Toadstool because of the mushroom people. Luigi is the better brother, and Daisy's hotter than Peach. Princess Peach's dad changes in every game. I think she just keeps killing people and putting new people in his place. Bowser is expending too many resources to kidnap Princess Peach when he could just take the kingdom over. Mario only wins by the power of fakeness. Luigi's only alive due to plot armor. I would like a Wario and Waluigi game where they team up with Bowser. That would be the shit. And that has been Just Saying with Kadawfi Crush.
So, like I was saying earlier about the party games, whether it be Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Mario Party, do y'all have a preference of what your favorite not mainline Mario game is? Any special memories from stuff like that?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Oh,
These
which
ones-
one? There's a lot of them. There's Mario Kart 64, Double Dash, Super Circuit.
There's Mario Kart. Then there's Mario Kart 64.
No, it's Super Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Super Mario Kart.
It's Mario
It was
Kart.
Super Mario
Because
Kart.
there wasn't a
Because
Mario
Super
Kart.
Nintendo ones, they were super
Because-
special
well, there
about
wasn't
super
a Mario
fucking.
Kart on regular Nintendo. There was
Oh.
not. So it was.
There was
it was
that'd
Mario,
be an awful game.
So you had Mario Kart.
Or Mario Kart or Mario
Mario.
or Mario in a fighting game. Super Smash Bros.
That was 64. So the party games, whether that be the sports game, the many sports games, Mario Baseball. Mario Baseball is actually fucking cool.
Sluggers.
Like and that and Strikers. Strikers.
Fuck
is-
Strikers.
What do you mean?
Fuck Strikers. Fuck that game. Holy
You sound like someone who
shit.
got beat up
Fuck
in that game and had to walk home.
Holy hell, bro!
I'm taking my GameCube with me.
I bought that bitch on the Wii. I bought it on the Wii because you could play online against people.
Yeah.
And like, mind you, I was knocking motherfuckers down online. I went to play against the computer.
Oh.
Can't win.
Oh.
You can't fucking win. Your goalie never catches the ball.
Their goalie
will come get the ball off of you and push you down.
Get the fuck out of here.
like their
Dude, this
goalie will
shit.
throw that shit back at you like a fucking like a dodgeball. Like it is ridiculous. That game, fuck that game.
Which
Like,
they have a new one on the Switch. I heard that.
fuck that one too.
Oh boy. You feel a type of way about
I do, bro. Like that was
I was
one,
expecting a reaction from Mario Party about this.
that was one game I couldn't return because I was too embarrassed that I got my ass whipped on a Mario game. Like,
Does it not work? Not for me, it doesn't.
I kept it for like 3 months and then like got the $5 for it from GameStop later.
Mm-hmm.
That way my L wasn't so bad.
Mm-hmm. Go buy me a soda off this.
Yeah, it'd be a Mountain Dew or something, make myself feel better. Fuck
It got me.
Fuck Strikers.
It's funny thinking about all the party games they got going on. Like I was saying, Mario Kart, how like those can kind of fit into the story, Like even better. How about Super Mario? Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Oh, that's the shit.
How do
That's
you
the
think that ever
shit.
went down?
Bro, I tell you how it went down. That's another one of them bitches I bought day one.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, your arms gonna be tired. Get ready for that. Get ready.
The sprints.
It's like, bro, you're not sitting down about to play that. Like, you can try, but you're gonna be forced to stand up. Like, especially when you want to get that speed. And bro, 'cause nothing is more satisfying than watching Bowser dust fucking Sonic in a race. I mean, dust his ass right off. And then, like, of course, Bowser can outswim Sonic. Turtle versus Hedgehog. I don't think Hedgehogs can swim.
I don't know.
If they can, they probably suck at it. Whoop.
Steve, you like the Mario Kart games. Do you have a preference? Because I know you've tried Mario Kart 8, and I know you've tried the Wii, because I played the Wii one with you back in the day. Do you have a certain preference on...
Not really. Honestly, I just like I'm not much of a racer kind of gamer, but playing Mario Kart, I don't know, just Mario to me is like the easiest thing to pick up for me. Like if there was any Mario game, like you just pick up the sticks. You might die a couple times, you might lose, but like it's
lose to that goddamn Koopa. That very first. How many people do you think that Koopa or Goomba has killed? That one right there.
You know, that particular creature, I thought was like a walking muffin man my whole life until like I learned he was called a Goomba. I was like, oh no shit. This takes me back to that stupid ass movie, the live action movie.
Mm-hmm.
The big, if you saw the shit, the big trench coat wearing motherfucker, Goombas.
That ain't supposed to be right. They're like heads and feet, and that's it.
Right, but nah, we're gonna put them in a trench coat and make them all lizardy. I thought they were muffin people. I was really confused. And
they trying to like?
And then in that movie, here's another thing that I tried to make sense. So Toad was in that movie, right? He was a dude playing his guitar. He was sad and out there talking shit about King Koopa. And then of course the Koopa force came and picked his ass up and turned him into a Goomba. Which, you know, I was like, oh shit. So that's what the fucking those little muffin people are. They're fucking mushroom people that have been, because you know Toad's a mushroom person. And it's like, oh, it's a de-evolved mushroom person.
The Koopa Force?
That's what I think that's what he had.
Oh my
the Koopa Force. Because they were like police officers.
God.
They were like police officers.
This is funny hearing the Koopa Force.
I think that's what they were called.
Captain Koopa.
Shut up. Shut up. My name's Chase.
Shut
anyway.
up.
I'm the fastest Koopa.
Right?
Like that shit matters when you built like a muffin. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck.
Captain Goomba. Because we saying Koopa, it's Goombas.
But he shows up. He actually shows up in a game or two. Captain Goomba.
The big one?
Fucking Bowser's Inside Story. You get to deal with like some of Bowser's army. Like actually, as your Bowser, you get to fuck with some of them and, you know, send out orders and shit. And
you know
there's a special move Bowser gets where he calls out a Goomba army and they just stomp the shit out of you.
Oh shit.
It's hilarious. I mean,
you know what?
That's one worth playing.
You bring up a good point. Mario stepped on a lot of heads over the years, I like to think, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just boom. Yeah, them shit. What is your favorite enemy in all the entirety of the Mario universe? Now, I will allow both of you to pick a boss and a regular enemy. One that, like, frustrates the hell out of you. Maybe you like them every time you see them, or, you know, you fucking want to unplug the fucking thing from the TV when you see it. Rip the cartridge straight out the box.
So like one you hate, one you love?
Okay, yeah. One you hate, one you love for a boss character and for a regular character.
All right. For the hate, I hate Luca. The cloud fucker.
Oh yeah, Lukita.
The one that throws his babies at you.
Lukita.
I hate him. He sucks really fucking bad. And who else was it? One that and Kamek. The wizard?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fuck him sideways. He ruins all kinds of playthroughs with his stupid magic dust.
Mario Party.
Fuck that guy.
Fucking everything else.
Right, just any of the mainline games. Go to like a castle or some shit. Here, like Peter Griffin. Fucker.
Steve.
Honestly, the my worst enemy was what Kadawfi said, a Lakuta. I like them and I hate them at the same time. I think they're a cool design, but they're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
trying to get
they're
past.
a Koopa on a cloud with a fishing pole.
Yeah, I like snatching their cloud from him. Like if you can get a shell, like in Super Mario Brothers, you get a shell and slap that motherfucker with the shell, he'll leave his cloud there for you. And you know, sometimes you sacrifice a Yoshi to get the cloud.
And
replace a Yoshi with a Nimbus. I get you.
And I'm very basic, but I like fighting Bowser at the very end.
Oh, yeah.
I think the last level of every Mario game I played, having Bowser, it's like the ultimate challenge. And at the end, you get your bitch.
Hey, Bowser in Odyssey is super sweet because he uses his hat and it's got boxing gloves in it. And if you you knock it out of his hands and pick it up, Mario put that shit on and fucking like, that shit's awesome.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So I like to think that my least like annoying enemy would have to be Toad.
Toad's not an enemy.
Yeah, he is, because you'll end the fucking world and it's like, oh, Mario, he's not in this castle. She's in the next one. Enemy. Public enemy number fucking 1. Why the fuck are you telling me this?
It's not his fault he got snatched up and put in that castle.
By the third one, now they're fucking with you.
You just saved the wrong castle.
I want to know who the fucking Nintendo decided, you know what? Let's just make Toad get to the end of the castle before Mario can get there.
That's not what
And
happens.
then him not come through the fucking castle to tell him that Peach is gone?
Why would he can't.
Why the fuck is he there already at the end of the fucking castle?
All right, so let's put the story together for real,
All right.
right? All right, so you talking about Mario 1 is what you're talking about.
Cool.
All right, so Bowser has a kingdom, right?
Mhm.
He snatches up the princess and takes her to the capital, right? You're not just going to go to the capital of the city and snatch the princess back. You got to smash each fucking castle and each...
But she's in each castle before...
She's not. She's not. Toad is in those castles. You know, prisoners of war. There who's... And Mario don't know that. He's just like, oh shit, a castle. Let me go. He don't have a map to the Mushroom Kingdom yet. This is his first time through.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
And
Not the way they be like,
and like,
oh,
and-
you
and
just
then, like,
Mr. Mario.
And then, like, with that, fucking Toad can't come to the front of the castle and talk to you. How do you even get to Toad? You have to
fight
kill.
a whole
Climb
bunch
that
of
whole
shit.
shit.
You have to fight a fucking
Fight a bunch of dry bones.
a bunch of dry bones and a flaming dragon thing at the end. You gotta knock him off the bridge.
Okay. But okay. For real though, if I'm naming my favorite and least favorite Toad and Mario Kart, because that motherfucker be throwing blue shells over and over and over again for no
Because
reason.
he sucks.
But for real though, my favorite Bowser Jr.
Yep.
Bowser Jr.'s always got that shit-eating grin. I love Bowser Jr.
You mean Toadstool's son?
Gross. Anyway.
I mean, hey, he the one call her mama, not me.
Oh God. Anyway. Oh God. My least favorite. I don't know if y'all know. Steve might, because he just got introduced to him. There's a bunch of It's from the new Super Mario Odyssey game. It's a bunch of rabbits.
The raving rabbits.
I can't remember what their names are, but they're all like different colors. One's got pigtails. They're really weird. I don't like them motherfuckers because like they act like they were big and bad when they never should have been in this world in the first place. Regular enemies.
Oh, you talking about the gangster rabbits? from
Yeah.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh man, them rabbits off the hook.
No, fuck
They
that.
gangster as shit. I just wait
Fuck
for one of them to
that.
put out a Tommy gun and a cigar on your ass. Like,
That would have put them up for me.
the motherfuckers sitting there, one of them flying Bowser ships, were doing a drive-by snatching up bitches. like nobody is like. How,
Wait.
Why does the Mushroom Kingdom not have aerial defense yet?
You're telling me that Bowser's job interview goes like this. What are your qualifications? I could snatch a bitch in 2.5 seconds. Hired.
Hired.
So for my regular enemies, I do have a actual shout out for this. My regular enemies, my favorite is a piranha plant.
Oh, Petey.
I love piranha plants. Like they're just a lot of fun, especially when you get the fireball and like they almost catch you because you try to run over their thing, but they come up and you jump back and then you just fucking boop, every single time. And my least fucking favorite, the bane of my existence in any Mario game, fire rods.
Yeah,
I fucking hate those things.
the fire rods.
Those fucking things piss me off so bad.
It's timing.
The
all
motherfuckers piss me
timing.
off so bad. Because, like, I always get to the level where it's like, you gotta go a couple times. And it's like, you get past this, you have a second, right? And then you get later into the level, it's like, you get past this, but then there's another one coming this way, but then there's another one coming this way, and now you're stuck. And most likely gonna fucking die.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, you know, it's like Resident Evil 4. When you go into that hallway with the lasers,
Oh my god.
it's kind of like that for you.
Oh my god. I know exactly what you're talking about too. Oh god. Which they just put out a demo for their remake. Anyway. So
I'd like to say ain't nobody gonna buy the shit, but
everyone's gonna buy that shit.
assholes.
I'm part of the problem. I'm about to buy that shit too. I'm gonna go and shoot the lake just so I can see the fish come out and snatch up Leon.
Don't shoot the dog.
I'm not. You free the dog from the bear trap because he helps you out with that big hulking motherfucker later on.
You shoot that dog.
Fuck you, Steve. That's why John Wick's gonna kill you first.
First, the fuck I do? I'm in the room.
You're in the room.
Yeah,
That's how a cousin died in the movie.
You gonna get me killed?
You're welcome.
Who'd win in a fight, Mario or John Wick?
Mario.
Mario would use his hat on somebody.
Mario can't bleed.
You're right. He can drown.
He can't bleed.
He can drown.
What Wick gonna do with him?
Drown him.
In what? In the city?
He gonna find some. He gonna grab him by the nape of his neck. He gonna grab him by the mustache.
All right, look. Mario's vertical leap. I think he'd kill the shit out of John Wick.
God damn it! What the fuck?
Mario don't take fucking fall damage and shit.
Hits him with a vertical leap and then comes down with his drop attack. Ass to the fucking head.
Thwomp comes out of nowhere. John Wick and Mario land.
He'll fuck around and Mario gonna pull out a fire flower on his ass. John Wick can't handle that shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Or a star power. You know what? Speaking of, what's your favorite power up
Mario's favorite power up
in Mario games?
The full Tanuki suit.
The full Tanuki suit?
The full Tanuki suit, where you get turned to a stone and you can fly, and you can fly, and you can turn to a stone, and then you can fly.
Stone and fly.
You can stone and fly.
Oh, don't you?
Stone flies. What about you, Liquid Gold?
I wonder. He's got that shit-eating star grin on his face.
It's the star power. That's absolute. Like that's the shit. That's
that star power. What's the
that and the fire the fire flower and
that cat suit's pretty cool too.
The cape.
Oh, the cat suit.
I know, but the cape.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, no, it's cat suit.
There was one in like Super Mario 64 that I would like to like. It wasn't. He didn't turn it because you can't be Metal Mario, right?
Yeah, he turned to Metal Mario.
But there was another one like he turned pure black, like he was like ink.
Obsidian Mario
In 64.
In 64, it might have been like he might have been attacked by something. He might have been attacked by something and turned into that.
Yeah, I think it's like one of the squid dudes get you. Were the squid dudes in the 64? In the underwater level, yeah.
It might have been that because I just remember him being like in a fully black suit. Like I don't know. It might have just been after he'd been attacked.
So my favorite, or like a top three, the star power, obviously. I really like the giant mushroom.
Yeah.
The one where you like real big and start just running through the whole level. One. That shit is awesome. I remember the first time I used that shit. It was on the DS version, right? Because they did the Wii version and they basically just fucking dumbed that shit down and put it on the DS.
The new Super Mario.
Yep, new Super Mario Bros. And like the thing popped out, and when it popped out the fucking the mystery box, it just like fucking.
All you can see is Mario's kneecaps and
right?
shit.
And you're just running through everything. That's really cool.
That's fucked up. That's like really fucked up. You get the giant mushroom and just go, I'm just gonna fuck up everything.
Let me just terrorize the kingdom I'm trying to save.
Let me scare everybody.
He's like he's like Superman if he had no conscience.
He's Superman.
I ain't gotta fix this shit.
Fuck him. Why? Because fuck him. That's why. And shout out to the worst power up there fucking is the poison mushrooms from Super Mario Lost Levels. Fuck you, Nintendo.
Yeah, that was a jacked up thing. Like, there's a lot of us got killed over that. You know what you did. You know what you did.
But it looks different.
It's for those people
it's
that
a mushroom in a fucking Mario game, you dickheads.
It's for those people that always like to get
everything.
The tiny mushrooms are weird too, I think.
Those are interesting. Those are, because like you can go into smaller places and shit, and they have reasons for them, which I think is pretty cool. I know it was like the ice flower that kind of sucked. This is one of the Galaxy games, I think.
Yeah, it was.
He has ice, fire powers. Does he have can he do super strength, or does he have super strength already?
He is super strength. That's what the regular mushroom I think is supposed to mean. Because like there's no way in the world Mario starts off that tiny and then grows that, I think it's more like Mario's super strong now because he's full Mario, full power Mario.
Full power.
When he gets like the red mushroom, I think.
So yeah, do we have any closing thoughts on our Super Friend, Super Mario, the plumber from New York who happens to be Japanese and Italian at the same time.
I kind of wanted to talk. I kind of wanted to ask you guys how you're gonna feel like
The Mario movie?
the Mario movie.
Mario movie. I want to see it.
Do you think they're gonna do better than they did the live action? You think they're gonna give more respect on his name with the live action?
The trailer to this movie is already better than the live action tenfold. I mean, just watching Mario get his ass whooped, and it's animated, and it's there's enough squishy to the characters, and there's you can see like in that arena where it looks like he's on Smash Brothers.
It is.
His ass whooped.
That's exactly what
You
it
can
is.
like see everybody out there, and like you can if you pause the video for a second, you can see and just start counting out. Oh, that's that Mario character and that Mario.
Hey, what if
Ghost.
Captain Falcon shows
And-
up in that that part of the movie?
Maybe it wouldn't be called Super Mario movie, would it?
It'd be
But
Super
it'd be the
Smash
Smash Bros.
Bros.
tournament.
No, it wouldn't. That should be called Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon, show me
Captain
your moves.
Bitch won't race one time.
What does he do? He's a race car driver. What does he do on the side? Hands.
What? Hands.
What? Bow! Falcon!
No, it's
What?
That's the knee. It's the.
Oh, the knee of death.
Yes.
But continuing on, like I think I have seen the trailer. I'm not against the movie. I just want to see what they do because
I could give two shits about Chris Pratt being
it's
fucking
just funny
Mario.
hearing Chris
Jack
Pratt.
Black as Bowser is gonna be the best part of the whole fucking movie.
Oh, is that who's playing in the
Fuck
movie?
yeah.
Oh.
He's about to fuck that
I
shit up.
had no idea who was.
Yeah,
Jack
Seth
Black-
Rogen's
but
Donkey
Jack-
Kong.
Oh yeah,
Fuck is Donkey Kong? Okay.
I can't believe
He's a homie in
I
the
can't
movie.
believe Seth Rogen is fucking Donkey Kong. I just hope I don't hear the fucking laugh. Matt, do the laugh.
What?
The Seth Rogen laugh.
Do the Seth because Matt does that on a regular anyway.
MattMatt does not do that on the regular.
Who's he playing?
Stop.
I'm not gonna give it
Stop.
to you.
Stop.
Who's he playing? Rogan?
Huh? Donkey Kong.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of funny seeing Chris Pratt though, but I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna give it a liquid gold certification before it even comes out.
After it comes out on the next episode, you guys will know how we feel about it. You will know then.
Ass. The movie was ass.
I'm gonna go back and watch the old one now.
I'm gonna go back
Fucking
in
idiots.
time.
It was so
Fucking idiots.
it was
Fucked
so
up.
bad. We watched the live action. It was
Watching
better.
paint dry would be better.
Kadawfi.
Rather watch fucking reboot. What?
Last thoughts.
Oh, closing thoughts and
Closing
arguments.
thoughts on
and,
Mario.
and finishing statements on Mario. Mario himself and Luigi and Peach in the Mushroom Kingdom, they're very iconic. They're very cool.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of lore that you can derive from them. Like who Luigi's baby mama is type shit.
Peach.
Is it Rosalina?
No.
Yeah,
Peach.
man. Rosalina.
Peach.
Not Peach. Peach's baby daddy is Bowser.
Why do you think we have Dreamland? Because
'Cause-
Mario got dumped and went to bed.
It was a dream.
Exactly.
It was a
He
dream.
crying himself to
It
sleep.
was all just a dream.
It was a
It
dream.
was just a dream.
It was
But,
all a dream.
I mean, as time goes on, like your main character gets tacky down the road, which is why you have to start introducing so many other characters. And Mario is one of the main characters that, like, he ain't actually tacky. It's just, you want to check everybody else out around him, especially if you're playing something like Mario Kart or Smash Bros. Or something like that. You want to see what everybody, because, everybody knows that Mario's going to be your baseline. He is your standard edition character. And does that make it bad? No, not at all. That makes Mario half man, half amazing.
100% plumber.
Super Mario has kept Nintendo running, just like Halo has kept Xbox running.
Barely.
Well, I mean, shit.
They got
Shit.
Bethesda now.
Mario has really held them down through the last 3 console generations. Because without Mario, anyway. Congratulations to Nintendo for getting a good movie, hopefully. And I'll talk that shit when I get back.
Steve?
Sega had to make Sonic just to compete with Mario.
Before this goes off the rails even anymore, I just want to tell everybody thank you for listening to our Mario episode. This has been a lot of fun, y'all. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
Happy Mario Day, y'all.
Happy Mario Day, y'all. Don't forget to check us on all our social media. The Fighting Couch Potatoes at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and introducing
Spotify.
Hey, welcome.
Spotify.
We are going to be live on Spotify on April 4th at midnight. Tell your friends, tell your family. Best way to spread a podcast is by word of mouth. Let them know that we're kind of good guys over here. I like to think so, at least.
Nah, we're fuckers.
We're fuckers.
But
We're
like
assholes.
But we like to laugh. Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Rico's rough. This is a Mario episode. Anyway, we'll catch y'all on the road. Ah, fuck. Hold on.
We'll catch you guys
We'll catch you on the road.
We'll catch you down the road.
You stay classy. Thanks for stopping by.
You like the guy who like to keep clapping past the fucking band. I want to be the last.